on Twitter. He even took a shot at me on the gram.
I mean, listen, Nore, like, I mean, you know, I'm not gonna hold back, and I understand, you know, what's going on with Drink Champs, and it's a place where these artists can really be free and get these stories out. But yeah, I'm just gonna come out and say it. I'm pretty disappointed in how the situation played out, and how at times you didn't give him any pushback. And a lot of people have been telling me like, well, that's not his platform to do that. That's not his style of interviewing. I understand that, but in the same token, this conversation was pretty important and pretty, you know, had to get to the meat of it. And I don't feel like we got to the meat of it.
I mean, the rapper in me always wants to respond, you know, with the rock when you get a rock thrown at you. But the human in me wants to say you're right. You know what I mean? And the human in me says you're right because, you know, this is not a platform for people to be serious. You know what I mean? And maybe I should have established that with him and told him, you know, this is a platform where we give flowers and we celebrate the artists and we give flowers. And when it got to that, you know, that's not me. You know, me even talking like that. We don't talk politics and we don't talk religion. So I should have respectfully just bowed out of that conversation. Instead, you know, I knew that he was agitated. I knew that he showed up like 25 minutes early. And I was, and he threatened the producer, not in a bad way. He just said, yo, listen, he wants his people to film. And if his people don't film and they'll shut down, he'll walk out. So I didn't really want that. I didn't want us to set up and then we come in there and then this guy walks out. You know what I mean? So I was trying to let it, you know, to the end so I could bring it back up. But by that time, I got inebriated and I wasn't articulate with my words. So in that, I am sorry for that. That's, you know, I said I'm on my little sorry campaign. And when I look back at it, you know, I was embarrassed. When I saw the George Floyd part in particularly, I was like, wait a minute, you were there? I felt like I wasn't even in the room when it happened. And you guys, all three of you guys have been in interviews where you're caught and you might have not catch it at the moment. So that's really what happened. I was so in a rush to get it out that I didn't even watch the episode. I didn't even watch it. So when I saw it, I'm in real time. When y'all saw it is when I saw it. And I was like, wait a minute. And I was disappointed in myself.
Do we not see a world where